Hey, get back here.
Jeez, poor guy. I don't know, you had him last.
You can't say that. You're gonna get in trouble. That's a really stupid joke, and I'm gonna tell Mike. Ah, one of the lesser Estevezes. Well, so far the star power consists of Charlie Sheen's uncle.
Are they jumping rope?
Last night, but the night before, 24 robbers come knocking at my door.
Now, I knew it had Tony Zarandaz stink all over it. You know, there's just too much Zarandaz in this movie already. They're excavating a tiramisu.
We found another stratum of ladyfingers.
Hey, Geronimo! Get back to work!
Yeah, okay, Leif Erikson.
Hey, I got something here.
It's Ron!
The man with the yellow hat arrives to calm things down.
Oh, good. Louis Leakey in Every Which Way But Loose.
This is the mirror of archaeological digs.
There's just so much litter on the highway.
I'm Martin Sheen's brother. Does that help?
No shoes. He was killed for his Nikes.
Call an ambulance and make sure you don't move his neck.
Cruise ship taking off. Oh, there's another one.
In fact, by the time you're done, most of this day will be shot, so why don't you just take the rest of the afternoon off?
In fact, why don't you just sit out the rest of the movie?
Go home, Joe. All the way. Good boy. Goodbye, Joe.
Skinwalker?
Skinwalker.
Texas Skin Ranger.
Damn werewolf.
A what werewolf?
Here's the wind-up and the pitch.
Werewolf?
No, werewolf. Where? Say it.
You see, Yanaglanchi, translated, means he who trots here and there on all fours.
So, any animal, pretty much.
Let me explain.
He takes on a series of strange body habits.
Wears toast in his pants.
Like sleeping like a coyote, nose to anus.
What? It's fun!
House begins to smell.
This is absolutely fascinating.
Right.
Okay, is that a cut? You get everything?
Listen,
That's absolutely fascinating.
what was that?
Well, I have small dogs in my hair. Sorry.
Probably a car on the road.
Yeah, it's one of those cars that sound like a wolf, okay?
Can I be in the movie again?
I said call an ambulance!
Well, I'm not supposed to listen to people who aren't in the movie, but...
Chia Estevez.
But at the risk of sounding nuts,
I've replaced my toes with
I
grapes.
think we just don't.
Do you realize if this was a lycanthrope?
I'd have to look the word up.
And not to mention the person responsible for its discovery would be famous.
They hired the Frito Bandito. His hair is completely different.
Yeah.
When the hell have you been?
Fountain O'Hare.
Hey, look, an ancient beer can! Oh. I've gone back to my darker, shorter hair now.
So they put suspected werewolves in the neonatal unit, huh?
Yes, I am a doctor. I'll just be being a doctor in here then. Doctor. It's me.
Not Bob Vila, no!
Now what we're doing here, Bob, is getting killed by a werewolf.
Oh, what? He became a bat? A bug? What is that? Somehow Janet Reno's behind this.
Good luck.
Turns out there are small parts and small actors.
Dictator for life, Santa. Does this really warrant the tender music?
Come on in, we're expecting you.
Why don't you head down to the crawl space? I'll be right there to kill you.
Glad to see you can make it.
Did you bring your anti-government propaganda?
Well, I've got a squirrel in the oven if you're hungry.
Fidel Castro, house mother.
There's some weird things happening around here,
This is a strange remake of Jane Eyre.
but that's the facts.
You know, suddenly I miss my dad.
Come on, the sheltering sky moved quicker than this movie.
You mean this?
Dear sir, send pants at once.
Well, what do you think?
Pants or no pants?
I'll pick you up at 8.
Wear pants.
It's incredible.
He's a rent-a-center Andy Garcia.
Oh, I see some really stupid children being born as a result of these two meeting.
Wow.
Oh, now. Hey everyone, free samples of me.
And loud mumbling breaks out.
Movie? Is there something you'd like to share with the rest of us?
Yeah. I'll take a walk.
Over to Kirk Douglas's house.
You know, he was right. The walk is making me rethink my life.
I'm going to set up a charitable fund to help people who paw women. Yes.
Gee, a pig-drunk, passed-out security guard. Who's surprised?
This guy's on his 4th hairdo since the movie started.
Yeah. I wish my face could be tighter.
My modern man-made werewolf.
The very model of a modern man-made werewolf.
Take care.
Send in the next security guard.
Well, he's no Richard Jewell. The full moon doggedly refuses to wane.
Man, I've got so many threatening letters to write tonight. Oh.
Did he sit on a table saw? What is that?
Well, now this clown's got Brian Ferry hair. What's going on? The most stubborn full moon in the history of the world.
Look at those high gas prices. What are they, in Port-au-Prince?
What is he, stalking it because it's the weakest of all gas stations?
Where you live is incredible. I like saying no to you. Could you ask me again?
Welcome to Flagstaff.
Well, thanks.
Well, welcome to my Flagstaff, if you know what I mean. Whoa, sorry.
We can always use another pretty face around here.
Another?
Any friend of Paul's is a friend of mine.
He's wonderful.
Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Bring the old guy, will you?
An American werewolf in traffic.
Same gas station.
Oh, those oil barrels just leap out in front of him?
So his plan is to rid the world of security guards by changing them into werewolves one by one and then having them crash their cars.
Well, seems to be working so far. Can't fault him on that.
I'm impressed. I've never seen anything like this.
A girl who responds to me.
But you calling me a psychopath?
I'll kill your whole family if you call me that again.
Action, Paul.
Get out of here! Get out!
I'm really sorry. Clearly you're not a psychopath. My mistake.
Get out before my dog tells me to shoot the president.
The movie's biggest fan. You know, if you look at it a certain way, I actually won that fight.
Huh. Well, they cast me. I guess they want me to do something.
Flagstaff. I can't believe I'm still in Flagstaff. Stop it.
Stop it immediately.
Hey!
It's the Red Shoe Diaries all of a sudden.
Daylight on the inside, nighttime outdoors.
And back to waning daylight outside. Okay.
So are we supposed to assume a month passes every few minutes here in Flagstaff?
What happened at the lab wasn't your fault.
You wet your pants and ran, and that's fine.
Believe me, I do this for a living.
You console European losers?
You might be just our last hope. So what do you say?
Someday I'm sure they'll explain what he's the last hope for.
I'd love to.
This is not a scratch, it's a deep cut.
Speaking of deep cuts, does this scene need to be in the movie? Well, that's okay. It happens to everyone. Well, it happens to you. A lot.
So whatever they did in the bed blew him out of his room and halfway across town.
He's a wereworm.
He's coming at her at a frightening pace. The third straight week of the full moon.
I know you're home. Where are you?
You know, it's economical not to have a storyline, because then you can just film people saying things. Well, I better take my pants off and do some typing.
Hey, it's Don Imus.
No, not scary enough looking on you right now. You know, he'd get a lot more done if he'd stop reveling after each small victory.
What time is it?
Thanks for turning off the bad soundtrack.
I'm not holding back anything.
Certainly not talent.
Flagstaff, industry, family, foreign people talking in attics.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with orange jerry curls.
Yeah.
Wait, honey, what do you think? Yellow mohawk?
I think I'm...
Your dental x-rays are back. It's not good.
Paul's been acting very strange. He thinks he's turning into a werewolf now.
Werewolf.
You believe that?
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Now try believing in ESL for a while.
Well, maybe then it's too late.
Wow, the future conditional pluperfect subjunctive. The color of horny.
Wait, now he's got gray hair.
Okay, stop. Everyone go up a shirt size.
That's the American way.
Although we haven't seen an American in this movie yet.
So they don't notice him like cantripping away right next to them.
Hey, Paul, you're really turning into a werewolf over there. Anyway, 3 ball in the corner pocket. Not a good sign when the action in your movie is upstaged by a mural.
I'll rack him.
People say rack to me a lot. Why? So, any given Bennigan's bathroom on any Friday night.
Look familiar, Mike? Mike? Oh, never mind. Oh, great. A random citizen that can kick a werewolf's ass, huh? He's attacking the grip truck from Lighthouse Grip and Equipment, serving the film industry since 1965.
Have you noticed that my accent has grown as bad as yours?
This is not the time for games.
What games?
What happened to him?
What him?
Is he in danger?
What danger?
That's exactly what I want to talk to you about.
Look, his quarter's up and he's holding up the table.
Let's talk.
I wonder what language they'll use. Austrian, Portuguese, Bulgarian, Catalan.
So it all comes to this?
The thing that it comes to?
You and Noel is in it for fame and fortune?
Yes, we is.
But over my dead body. You hear me? I won't stand for it.
You is a jerk.
I is going to find Paul.
Werewolf?
No, I'm a squirrel monkey. Of course I'm a werewolf.
Fellow freemen, brother militiamen, come to my aid.
Honey, I is being home. Paul, is you at this place?
Paul, you is a werewolf.
Is that a 1x6? Oh, it's her acting.
Yeah.
Paul, please don't hurt me.
Think of my family in Latvia.
I love you, no matter what.
Well, can you help me get these bugles off my fingers?
I can't believe people call me a psycho. I'm going to take those people's heads and carve them into ashtrays.
She's suddenly in Philip Marlowe's office?
Sort of bimbo noir here. Never throw his fetch ball against the picture window.
Huh.
Excuse me, did anyone see a glass shard encrusted Yetta Glaunchy go by?
Crickets are trying to drown out the soundtrack.
Go crickets!
Trying to get in one last hair coloring before he dies.
Fortunately, the director wanted no reaction in this scene.
Remember, Cindy, nothing gets in. No information ever reaches your brain. Good. I have a feeling that every bit of her intelligence is being used to climb these stairs.
Okay, she's a werewolf. I think we're all ahead of you, movie. Sorry.
That was the sound of the director giving up and leaving.
Okay, movie, she's a werewolf. We really got to call time on this one. I'm sorry.
Well, no, maybe she turned into Eddie Van Halen, see?
Oh, come on. Dead people know what's going to happen here.
Surprise ending written and conceived by a tube worm.
How wow, the Indian boy loved all the animals in the West. We will rock you.
Toss! Well, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the places where a rabbit wouldn't go.
Gypsies, tramps, and thieves, we heard it from the people of the town. Tusk!
High on a hill lived a lonely goat herd. Lady yodel-lay, yodel-lay-hee-hoo.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
Tusk! Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key.
Tusk! Admiral Halsey notified me we had to have a bath though we couldn't get to sleep.
And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon.
In your Easter bonnet with all the frills upon it.
One night in Bangkok makes a strong man crumble.
Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry when I take you out in a surrey.
We were merely freshmen. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me. 'Cause I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Toss!